Hi guys, welcome back again. Okay, you must be getting fed up of it by now. Right, we're on part 3 I think now, and I think last time you were here we were just finishing that off. Put the springs on the rear axle and we're now onto the front axle. So I'm going to carry on as what I was doing before. Boring you silly no doubt by now with putting these together. Maybe not. Leave me some comments, let me know. If you want me to change it up a little bit, I'm quite happy to do that. I'm new at this, so any advice is welcome, as long as it's practical advice. I should really cut these off, but get there. I'm having a nightmare of a time with Banggood trying to get the missing steering elbow. Might have to make something, make one if I can't, although I have noticed that it looks like they might have some upgrade parts on the website for this, so might just order them when I've finished and not put the steering on for now, then upgrade this. You can get some look like aluminium parts for this, because this doesn't feel particularly brilliant. I should take it to pieces, but I'll build it first. That one's alright, it feels like it's just catching somewhere, can't quite see where. It might be the fact that it's not rotating on the drive shaft that's causing it, but we shall see, we shall carry on. Again, make sure you get these the right way around, otherwise they're not going to fit properly. You'll end up with drop leaf suspension rather than spring suspension. This will be a quick 10 minutes, 15 minutes putting these together. Hopefully it won't take too long, and I'll try and keep it on camera this time. Let me know what you think if you actually get around to watching this. No? Maybe 3 years time and everything's moved on somewhat. Interesting to see how I progress, what happens in a few years time if I'm still doing it. Unfortunately, wrong ones. My full-time job takes me away quite a lot. I also do some freelance work, so I tend to be away quite a lot, unfortunately, which is not good for doing these things. So I apologise now, I'm not getting the content on as you'd like. Hoping these are the right ones. Do some nice little music in the background, couldn't I? Maybe I'll have a look at something like that just to maybe some elevator music for you. I could just speed it up. So anyway, I've emailed Banggood. They've come back to me, to be fair. They're asking, here's a bit of a tip for you: don't throw anything away. The pack they want when you ask them about a warranty return or anything like that, they want to see the original packaging that it came in. So a bit of advice is to take some pictures of it when it arrives and keep it just in case until you're happy with it. Fortunately, when mine arrived, I undid it and everything looked okay, and I binned the bag that it came in. So of course now they want to see that, and I don't have it, so that may affect things. I'll let you know the outcome. I'm hoping that they're going to be kind and not, because it arrived while I was away, so I don't know, But a bit of a tip there, don't bin the bags until you're sure it's done. So from now on I will keep the bags and everything, just in case. Oh, idiot. So anything to learn there, don't throw anything away. Hoard it. Which does go in hand with this hobby really, because we tend to keep all sorts of bits just because it might come in handy for something else. I'm not quite sure about the plastic bags though. Doing best to keep this on camera this time. Having said that, this is my only the third one. Let me know what you think, whether I'm getting better at it. If there's something else you want to see. I have got a review of the transmitter and receiver I've got for it. I'll do a review of that. Hopefully that'll look better than this. Sorry, I've turned it away from the camera, maybe put the camera on the opposite side. Because I'm right-handed, I have to do everything with my right hand. Again, try not to over tighten them because we're only screwing into plastic. As you can see, that's still clicking a lot. I don't know. Although when it's moving, when it's rotating, it does seem to run better. We'll see. Right, well, that's another page done. Well, hey, we're on the back. Mounting up the springs, the cabs, the wheels, the axles to the chassis. So I've put the tyres on already, as you can see. They're really easy to do. Don't need to watch me do that. Obviously that's on. The battery case is on. The servo's in for the steering, although I've not put the little joint on the bottom yet. You can see it there. So I don't think the autofocus works very well on my camera. It's an old one. So right, accessories time. Little storage box. I do like scale accessories, make things much better. I also like it when they fit. There we go. It's just a push on. And then there is this. So it is the back. That clips in there. Like that. There we go. Then one of these fits on here, like that. We have a little screw to hold it in. So there you go. That was simple. It's probably the easiest thing that's on the whole one. Slightly longer screw. This is a workable spur wheel, it's the same as the others, so They're not glued or anything though, so you may want to think about sticking them if you used to. And I'll let you know once I've built it up what I think about it. This just seems to sit between the chassis rails somehow. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Yeah, that just literally sits there like that, clips on. And we go for the back. It's quite a nifty little piece. Again, I think this just drops on and screws in through the holes there. See 3 things for it to sit in. I don't see where the third one is. Of course I could have got this bit wrong. According to that, sits right where the motor is. Can't go upside down because that will protrude even further in. That does sit right on top of the motor. Hey, welcome back. Sorry about that. I'm hoping that I'm recording audio, otherwise I'll have to talk back over it. My camera seems to automatically stop for some reason. I need to have a look why. It doesn't seem happy at recording constantly. So I don't know where we got up to, but I'll carry on from where I was here, which was this doesn't fit. And I don't see why not. The only thing I can think of is I've put the motor in the wrong place on the document, so the motor looks to be in the right location. I don't think it will fit any other way. So I'm a bit confused unless I move the motor, but then the props probably wouldn't fit wherever they are. That. Oh yeah, that'll fit straight up into the... So that's got to be right. Sorry, I'll try and take it up, not take it off camera again, as I keep doing. That would fit in there, which would suggest that that, when I screw them up into there, is in the right location, because that fits. Answers on a postcard, I think, at the moment. Well, welcome to this journey with me. I will. Do I rotate the motor around? I don't think it would make it wouldn't fit. As you can see, it's tight up there, and there's a bigger section at this side, so even if I turn it round, it won't fit out of there. Okay, so I'm missing some. I'm being simple probably. Really odd. I could have the... It doesn't fit upside down. So leave that off for a minute, and maybe it'll become clear when we put the other stuff on. So let's see about putting the other bits on. I'm just checking through, see what I've missed. Sorry, bit of a cough. I'm going to put this on before I lose it. This sits under here. Let's use number ones, which I'm guessing that's what these are. See how. Let me know what you think of this camera handle. It may have automatically stopped because the other camera might have its memory card might be full. I can't see it. It's 64 gig. But I'm sure I deleted everything off it. It's one of the wrong ones. Better. I don't see how this is going to stop these falling off, to be honest. We'll see. It's not pile of... It's not them. These didn't seem to fit. Must be them. They don't slide through them. So I'll try again. They don't seem to have much of a taper on, so just push a little bit harder. Do you need to make a steering knuckle of something that's got elbow or knuckle? There we go. Much better now it's fastened together. I'll put this on mine here. Oh, you idiot, Gareth. Another one. Make sure you put the... Sorry, wrong camera. Make sure you get the holes in the right place for the mounting brackets. I'll take this off now and turn it round. Idiot. Which one is it? This one. I've got plenty going for the bloopers, I suppose. For the outtakes. Unfortunately, this webcam is probably not as good quality as my camera. The other camera does full HD. Maybe if I stop using the the thingy software, it might just record. I'll have to do some tests. Think about buying the kit form is you don't get the crappy, you get a proper micro servo rather than the motor what you get in the pre-built one. I seem to have got it right on the other side, I think. The thing I've noticed is the chassis rail doesn't seem to be in line, which may account for the movable bits. Okay. Right, well, I'm going to leave this one here and I'm going to change these round because they're both wrong, and then I'll come back to you. Thank you very much. I shall see you shortly. Right, welcome back. I've now turned them around and I'll put some screws in this, I hope, and get it on and maybe get to the point to put some wheels on. I'm still confused about the top. But maybe all will become clear. You never know. If all this goes together as I think it will. In fact, I'll take that off for the time being. That can go back on in a minute. Get the rear on, and hopefully I've got that one in the right places, which I have. So guys, what do you think? What have I done wrong? chassis is back to front. No, can't be. Well, we have put wheels on it. I've got a rolling chassis. Not quite going to according to the build, but let's have another. See why that backs off. It just fits right up where the motor is. Do with seeing the finished article, but well, it doesn't need them. I can progress without that at the moment, I think. It's only a back anyway. At worst I'll cut it and it'll fit. Yeah, so get to stick the wheels on it. Let's have a rolling chassis, shall we? Oops. The wheel and some screws. The right screws as well. Maybe if somebody's watching has built one of these, tell me where I'm going wrong with this rear flat, the rear bed. It's probably fairly straightforward, and I'm just probably being stupid, which is the upshot, which is quite normal, as you've probably figured out from watching these videos. Shouting at the video, the screen right now. But please post a comment, let me know if you think I will be leaving it for the time being. I have built a grasshopper before, so I have built things. The Tamiya grasshopper was a really good first one to build, so we now have a rolling chassis. And it has suspension. I guess these boxes should be easily made up. Yeah. Bit of. Right, so this go on the outside, yeah. Just leave this one screws in. I have to fit an ESC in this yet somewhere. That were quite obvious. But there is plenty of room in it. These just seem to be, I'm going to just push them in. Bit of force behind it. As long as it's all lined up, you should be alright. So you get it like that, you just get a nice click. There you go. I'm going to leave the bed on anyway because the motor's got to go in yet, so I've got to solder the terminals on that. ESC, what I'll do is I'll get it all working. I'll get the ESC connected up. I'll do it on the bench first. Fortunately the servo's in, so I can't do anything about that. Well, I could take it out just under a screw though. I might do that. Get it on the bench, give you run through. It'd be good for me, see how a servo works, how it all connects together with the ESC and stuff, and give you some idea. I'll grab a battery and do another video on that, how to tune it to the radio and stuff. There you go, that's on, and at some point that sits in and you have the cab on. Oh, sits on like that. So there you have a truck. It's obviously clips on, but gives you a good idea of where it's going. Get in there slowly. Just need to look at this now. Where it should line up is there. Feel a modification coming on, guys. I'll have a look on YouTube, see what anybody else has done. There'll be plenty of people built these, so I will see whether anybody's ever got to this point and got stuck with it. It's an interesting one, I suppose. I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm going to leave these bits off. They all fit. You've already seen it, so well, I think you've seen it, depending on what my camera's done. Where I shall come back to you shortly, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you like it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I will keep uploading more content. if it's what you want to see. I've got a few other things. I can review some of the stuff I've built. I have built this, so we can go through. I can strip that back down. It's a quad. It does fly. It nearly took my fingers off. It's, you know, so we can go through that one if you want. At some point, I can strip it back down and we can have a look. Let me know if you're interested. Cheers. I'll speak to you soon. Hi, welcome back. I just thought I'd do a quick video. Now, I've seen one guy on YouTube having an issue with putting this servo in here. It looks very tight. Give some more light on it. Let me just move this into the light a little bit better so you can see it. I don't know whether that's giving you the right angle or not. You can see it with the light. There's a little cutout in it here. Now, the servo itself looks like it doesn't fit, but once you line it up properly, it actually fits in, and it actually does slide. It holds in, it slides, just pushes in. There's no need to cut anything out, and it fits just right, as you can see. So, unfortunately, he cut the little nodule out. I think either that or there was an issue with it when it was made. That fits in, and it's fully, you know, it's not going anywhere. You could get a screw in there, I suppose, if you wanted. But that was just a quick one I've found. Maybe you guys got different things when you've done it. Let me know. Cheers.